It's been a fantastic year in terms of development with our young guys getting opportunity. They've created opportunity through really hard work across the course of the pre-season. We're fortunate to be in a position where there was an influx of high-end talent at the end of last season, and most of those guys have had opportunity over the course of this year, which has been fantastic. And then seeing guys out there over the last couple of matches of someone like a Jasper Alga, who's an incredible forward talent, which is creating exciting opportunities for the rest of the group and energy. Obviously the win-loss isn't where we would like it to be, but generating energy through other ways and other ways to measure growth and development has been fantastic. Really wanted to highlight Dion in terms of the calibre of leader he is for our football club. So the first one, just his centre bounce work, his ability to step in, understanding opposition's centre bounce work and what we want to set up in and around that, and then his ability to execute the role and read and react in and around the ball. So we see Dion here stepping in, winning the ball, again at stoppage, reading off Toby, ability to find the scoreboard in the front half, and we can see the celebration, how much he means to his teammates in and around that space and what that meant for them, kicking the goal. Some more inside contest work, some shape hands. The ones coming up we'll start to see is the ability to hold and spend time with the ball in hand. So you'll see he's able to run and carry, might be 2 or 3 steps, but drawing in a defender, which then opens up a receiver. So that's something that comes with experience and age and the quality of play that we know he is, and he's executing really well in and around contest and stoppage. So it was great to see him step back out on the park and put that best foot forward. One of our shining lights was Luke Trainer, his ability to impact the ball, and I just want to highlight one particular area of his game and something that he's building, and that's just his contest work and his ability to step in and lay tackles, and he's getting opportunity to play on the wing in and around stoppage and contest. So we'll just see some really good decision making here by Luke in terms of setting up in a position, read and react, and then ability to lay a really strong tackle there on Heaney. Again, starting at contest, so contest kick by Sydney. Luke just finding a really strong position in at the contest, and again laying a really strong tackle. So it's great to see. We know Luke's strengths are his versatility, his aerial power in the air, his running and his kicking, and opportunity to support his defence. We played the Western Bulldogs on this day, and we had a really fantastic first quarter, which Luke really contributed to. From there, we sort of lost our way at different stages, but I just wanted to highlight some of the really fantastic transferable knowledge that he's taking from sort of the classroom or education spaces out onto the field. The ball's here deep in our D50. Our backs are doing a fantastic job to step in and win the footy. We send it out. They win the ball back and go back inside our D50, and we decided to leave Luke out on the wing, which was going to be a really advantageous spot for us from an offensive point of view. So to see a young player learn some really intricate detail in and around system and then implement it game day and get the reward. So if I just take it back a little bit, as Camden picks his ball up, he knows right now he's planned to know that Luke Trainer will be out there all by himself. So he's got great confidence to pick the ball up and just kick it out into space. And what we see coming to the screen is the advantage. So Luke Trainer now has about 10 metres advantage on his direct opponent, which then creates an opportunity for us to take the ball forward and connect in the front half. So great running pattern there by Mansell, obviously anticipating as a forward that we've got Luke out there, so he can then anticipate his offensive running patterns off Luke further ahead of the ball. We run, carry and connect really nicely with some forward craft here from Jonty Fall, just to read the flight of the ball and jump and meet the ball at the highest point. So a really strong highlight from an offensive point of view, and just seeing the fantastic growth in a young player. Focusing here on Jasper Alga, so a small dynamic forward. He's worked really hard in the VFL and had a fantastic season so far in getting opportunity. This is his second game of AFL football. What we're seeing is his first goal, and just the emotion and celebration, that all the work that he's put in, not only being drafted but the years before that with his family, his parents supporting him along his journey, and then we get to see a really fantastic moment within the AFL space when a player either one plays their first game or two kicks their first goal of AFL football. Maurice Rioli gets his opportunity to play, comes on as a sub. It can be difficult. The transaction of coming on as a sub. There's lots of information. You're not quite sure what role you're going to play. So this is a classic MJ clip where we've come to love him, and he certainly shows his strength in his space. But he puts his head down, he runs, and that there is a moment that we see often with MJ, and we really reward him for these types of fingernail plays and his ability just to put enough pressure on the ball to make the back line, just supported with the pressure on the ball. We see this play out, ball hits the ground, and we save some territory and we go to stoppage, which is a fantastic clip for him. So just watching MJ on the open side of the field, camera will pan to him just out here. You can see him on his toes, active, read and reacting, slips in behind and takes a nice contested mark and goes back and kicks a goal. And it might seem really simple, that type of play, but we train our forwards really hard in their ability to read cues, what's happening around the ball, how's the ball exiting, where's my best position on my defender, and what decisions I have to make based on that. And what we see here is some really clever, crafty forward decision making. He's reading his handball chain, he's acknowledged the space he's got at the back, and his ability then to finish off with a really nice contested mark's fantastic.